Welcome to today's video on mastering words and context questions, one of the key skills you'll need to ace the reading and writing section of your SAT. In this video, we'll break down what these questions are, how to approach them, and we'll walk through some original examples together. Words and context questions are designed to test your ability to understand how words function in a sentence. You'll be asked to choose the most logical and precise word or phrase based on the surrounding text. So let's go through an example. Here the question is, when preparing for a marathon, it is crucial to maintain a blank schedule that balances running, strength training, and rest. So here are the options. A, haphazard, consistent, intermittent, and superficial. So let's work through this in steps. Step 1 is to summarize the text. Here, the sentence talks about the importance of having a certain type of schedule for marathon preparation. We can simplify it as you need to have a well-organized and balanced schedule. Now, the next step is to identify the key word. Here, the words crucial and balances are important clues, because these are what suggests that the schedule should be reliable and well structured. Okay, so now you need to select the word that best fits the context. So this means eliminating choices that don't fit the context. For example, haphazard and intermittent suggests a lack of order, and superficial doesn't emphasize balance. So that's why we can eliminate all these three choices. Now, on the other hand, the word consistent fits perfectly because it does mean reliable and steady. And this is why B is the correct answer. Now, there are a few other key strategies that you can use to help you. The first one is to focus on the context. The text often provides a synonym or explanation that will help you choose the right word. Look for any restatement or elaboration in the text that will guide you. The second strategy is to consider connotation. Words carry a certain tone, positive, negative, or neutral. The right word will match the tone of the sentence. And the third strategy is eliminate wrong answers. This is a strategy that is used in a lot of these types of SAT questions. So in here, it means basically cross out any words that change the sentence's meaning. What's left should be the best choice. Okay, so let's try another practice question. The artist's latest work has been met with blank praise, as critics agree that it's her most innovative piece to date. Take a moment to think about this question. The options are widespread, lukewarm, contentious, and reserved. So, this is the solution. Hopefully you were able to use the strategies and the steps in the previous slides to try and solve this question. So the recap is basically, when tackling words and context questions, first summarize the text, then identify the key words, and finally match the best word based on context and connotation. So some of you have been asking me if there are specific resources or other things that you can use to target these questions. For that, I would suggest look at my free resources for the digital SAT video, because in that I include a lot of different things that you can use to help your studying. But for this type of question specifically, I would suggest that I think just general reading really helps, because I myself did not really struggle in words in context questions, but I feel that was solely due to the fact that I really enjoy reading, and as a child I would just read books and books of fiction. So I think it's just the skill of reading and the kind of familiarity or experience with it, I would say. So you don't have to read a lot as long as you're sort of familiar or experienced in the different kinds of words used in different fields and things like that. That should help. So I think a lot of general reading, or like paying attention to what words mean and the context that they're in and how they can be used is the most important thing for these types of questions, but you can also use those resources in the other video to target them as well. So I hope that helped you. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So here are some additional resources that you can use to practice this skill. Here we have this website, which has examples and then also has their own series of steps, which might be helpful in addition to what I explained in the video, because various approaches can often be helpful to kind of help you get your own way of doing things. So they also have their own step-by-step approach, and they solve it with the examples, so this might be helpful, as well as a few tips and tricks. So this one is free. They might have a paid content here, but you can use this part for free at least.